and I think we can start. Okay, we can. So, it's been long, so I don't know if do I remember how to do this? Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whoever you are, wherever you are, whether you are a friend, a family member, or who knows, a stranger. My name is Wilvie. Welcome to another episode of In My Room. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm incredibly sorry. It's been so long. Like, filming this and setting this up is a hassle. Like, I took 30 minutes to just really well set up the camera and everything, and I lost completely. I don't know how to do this anymore. It's been so long. Last video I uploaded was in July. Yeah, in July of 2024. Now we're in December. We're at the end of December. The year is ending. And hopefully if I edit this well and I do this good, then this video is gonna go up before the year ends. So normally tomorrow, because we're the 30th, and yeah, tomorrow's the 31st. So if I do this well, if I edit quickly, it's gonna go up on the 31st, like the last video of the year, and yeah, it's gonna mark the end of 2024 and heading on to 2025. Yeah, also, I was supposed to post a travel vlog, and I did film. Like, I actually did film during the summer. Like, I think it was, yeah, during July and during August and all that, I did film. I even edited some of what I filmed. I just ended up not posting it because I didn't really have time to fully edit, and it was a lot of clips, and I wanted to apply myself. It wasn't a podcast, which what I'm used to. It was kind of just like a strange territory for me, but that's not an excuse. I don't know if these videos are ever gonna go up because the time has passed for them, but if one day I feel like it and I don't have any content to post, I'll just post them. Also, my last video, it was the disadvantage of pretty privilege. Whoa, what happened? Like 500 views? Okay, it might not seem a lot for some, but 571 views, counting, I think, is pretty good for me. And also I have 18 subscribers. Okay, like, I might be like going crazy for nothing, but bro, I only know like what 5 people that subscribe to me were my friends and like family, and then the rest I generally don't know who you are. But thank you for subscribing to me, thank you for listening to me. I don't know what you find interesting, but you're here, so thank you so much. Like, 18 is crazy. Like, imagine 18 people going up to you and being like, I like your vlogs, or that's crazy. Anyways, I really want to take this YouTube channel very seriously, but it's harder and harder to, like, first of all, a lot happened throughout the years, especially the past 4 or 5 months. So much happened in my life, so I didn't really have the time to, like, you know, film or stuff like that. It wasn't my priority. This YouTube channel wasn't my priority, and I don't think it will be very much a priority of mine anytime soon. I thought this year I actually would, like, this ongoing year, I would actually have find time to, like, do YouTube and social media and all that, because I thought I was gonna go on a gap year, but ended up not going on a gap year. I started school again, a new fashion school. Well, it's more like a luxury school than fashion, and I love it so much, and it's amazing. And that's the reason why I have a lot of work to do for that school. So not in a period of my life where I can actually post constantly, but I do love making videos. I do love talking to a camera. I do love the concept of posting YouTube videos. So I'm gonna try to, like, do some videos from time to time when I can, like, especially like on holidays. Right now we're on like the Christmas holidays, and I have time to edit and I have time to film. But in general, I'm in a really good state of my life, and I am so happy for myself. So I hope this wasn't a long intro, because I'm gonna edit some parts. Moving on to the topic of the video, which is vulnerability on social media. So this is kind of like a topic that I talk about a lot, and I've also already a bit mentioned before in my past videos. Like, very quickly mentioned, because I made a quick podcast on being mysterious, and that being mysterious kind of also plays on the vulnerability on social media. I still have today my little note thingy that I'm gonna read like little by little, or else I'm gonna get lost because yep, I talk a lot on social media. Why am I touching up on this subject? I think that like being vulnerable on social media nowadays is viewed as like abnormal and uncommon. More and more people try to be like, yeah, nonchalant and not post a lot and like, you know, just not show a lot of their personality or their emotions on social media. In a way, I get it. In a way, like I get that, yeah, some people just don't have a lot to show. But I feel like it makes, I don't know, it makes social media less fun. We're gonna elaborate on the subject. So, especially in my generation, I believe, like Generation Z and everything, we are this generation that use social media, I think, the most. And I feel like if you show too much of yourself, or like you're considered as not cool, or like if you post excessively, then like you're seen as like excessive and you start losing views and followers and all that. It's become such, yeah, a norm to just not show yourself anymore on social media. And I think like there's this type of like there's this growing requirement to be mysterious, quote unquote mysterious on social media, like to not show too much of yourself, to not show too much of your personality. Like an example for this, I think is like Kylie Jenner. I think Kylie Jenner, okay, it's kind of off topic, but I think Kylie Jenner is a good example for this because like remember the Vine periods, like 2016, 2015, I think 2014 maybe even. There was Vine, and like so many people would show like even like just 9 seconds videos, people would do like the funniest skits, and like Kylie Jenner, she was a part of that. She was showing a lot of her like personality and how she was, and she's actually was like super funny and all that. And yeah, she was young and now she's older, but I feel like now she, like, we don't see the funny Kylie anymore. We don't see her post little skits. We don't see her, I don't know, be herself on social media. She's kind of like this, yeah, this social media presence. She posts this, that. Like, it's great she has grown, but I believe she's also a super fun mother that she could show little, like, her having fun times with Stormy and Air, or like, I don't know. She even talked about it. She said that she was judged a lot, or like people were just, I don't know, thinking it was weird for her to post these videos, and it made her lose her spark a little bit. And like I get that she's a big social figure and her family is huge in the industry, so of course she's gonna be a target. But yeah, it's really sad that people now, like, you know, you show a bit of your personality and people are kind of just like, yeah, no, like this person is excessive, like why are you showing too much of yourself? And you're only supposed to show kind of glimpses. Become such a moron to simply act like you don't care and to be quote unquote chill. You know, the chill guy meme, like that. I think a big reason of why that has gone so viral lately is because, yeah, it's the new norm, you know, to be chill, to be nonchalant, to be like, I don't care, like, let life be. And in a way, it's a good thing, and it's like, you know, playing on stoicism, stoic. You get what I mean. This, okay, playing on that. But so many people want to be chill guy and are not actually chill guy, because I feel like people have personalities, especially teenagers. We're teenagers. We feel like all we do is feel. All we have is emotion. Like, we're in periods of our life where we want to, I don't know, go crazy. We want to be sad. We want to be happy. We want to experience so much. And we have so many emotions to feel. And we kind of hold ourselves back from feeling it because it's like, you're being excessive. You're being this. You're being too much. And it's just like, let me be too much. Like, these are the period of my life where I can actually feel, you know, where it can be acceptable to truly feel whatever I feel really deep down. Nonchalant is now the new norm, and I hate that. We should feel, we should post, yeah, we should just, why do we act like things that matter to us don't actually matter to seem furtive? Or like, why do we hold back from talking about matters that actually we have internalized opinions on. Like, I'm using a, maybe this is a bad example, but like political stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of people that repost political stuff, like things like wars going on in other countries and all that, and some people hold themselves back from posting because they're scared of other people's views. And I get that because it can cause riots or it can cause conflict between you and other people because you might be following people that don't share the same values as you, don't share the same ideals as you. But I don't know, it's kind of just like post, and if they don't share the same values as you, then sorry, but F them, and like who cares? Like, that's how you're gonna be able to see the people that actually correlate with your values and people that actually or yeah, in correlation with you, not just fake people that you hold on to because of, I don't know, status, or you knew them for a friend or all that. Like, we only have one life. Why spend it not talking about things that matter to you on social media, not showing people that this and that matters to me? I don't share the same values as you, I don't share the same ideals as you. Like, this is how I feel about this, and this is how I want to feel about this. So why hold yourself back? Because it's like, oh no, I don't want to post, I want to seem a bit nonchalant. Oh no, if I post this, it's going to cause conflict. Then let it cause conflict a little bit. Like, let it stir up things a little bit. That's how you're going to find out who matters and who doesn't. I feel like I also kind of fall, okay, this might seem a little hypocritical, but I also kind of fall in this category. And like, of course I do. I am also Generation Z. I am the people that I am talking about, and I do everything and all that. Like, an example, a video I posted a video on love, and I ended up deleting it because I was so scared. I was so scared that the person I was being very, like, very vulnerable in that video. I even started tearing up a little bit because I was talking about an experience I had that I thought was love, but actually ended up being limerence. Like, I was so scared. Yeah, I was so scared that the person that I was talking about, that the person I had the experience with, saw that video or was going to see that video, so I deleted it. And I was also like, why did you post this? All blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, I was scared that the person was gonna see the video and everything and see that I was being vulnerable, and that person would start thinking, oh, she's weak, or she shows too much emotion on social media, like, this is something personal, this is something we need to keep to ourselves. And I touched on many different topics on that video. Not only the main topic was the experience I had with the boy I thought I was in love with, but I wasn't really in love with. It's also a big reason of why I'm making this video, because it makes me like a bit uneasy that, like, completely normal. I need to really think about what I'm posting on social media. I need to really, like, be aware that people out there judge, and I don't want to be viewed in a certain way, and I don't want this and I want that, but you get the gist. Generation before Gen Z, millennials, like, why is it that when they post they're viewed as cringed? Because these are the generations that post the most. Not post the most, but post carefreely. Is that a word? Carefreely? Post without any care, you know? They kind of just post whatever they want to do. They post their life, they post them being goofy, they post their personality. These past generation of celebrities, if you really think about it, like millennials, they were a bunch of people who didn't care. And look where that brought them. Like, they would post cringy YouTube videos, they would express themselves in like Vine videos, Musically, TikToks. I'm sorry, we had to have a little iteration because my mother called me and she was like, can you check on the stove to make sure Yeah, anyway, she called me and we had a little bit going back into it. I was talking about how the past generations would not be afraid of just being themselves on social media. And I get it, it was the emergence of platforms and people didn't really know what they were putting out there. And I get that, like, as time grew, and in our society right now, social media can be a very dangerous place. Yeah, I get it with the growth of internet and the grandeur it takes on. The more and more people use it, it's better to be safe and to not just post a lot about yourself. But I'm not making this video with the purpose of encouraging people like who watch this video to start posting like their whole lives. And we actually have to keep in mind that social media is a fake place. It's a virtual reality. It's not real life. You can do as much as you post on social media. That doesn't mean it's gonna be real life. That doesn't mean it's gonna represent how your life really is. Because yeah, it's simply intangible. Social media is not real life, and you cannot truly get to know someone through social media. You really need to meet that person in real life and, I don't know, get the conversation going. Or I like to advocate on that too a lot. I like to keep in mind, like, I know like on my Instagram I have my bio is love yours, and that kind of plays on the J. Cole, it represents the J. Cole song Love Yours. The verse of this song says, no such thing in the life that's better than, there's no such thing in life that's better, no such thing than a life that, no such thing than a life that's better than yours. And it kind of like plays on the fact that you shouldn't compare your life to someone else's, and that the grass is not greener on any one side, because we all have flaws, we all have downsides in our life. Not everything is rainbows and bears and candies and all that all the time. But I am making this video because I want to encourage people to make social media a safer place. And a place that's just, that feels a little calmer, that feels a little like, okay, I know I'm gonna post this and I'm not gonna be afraid of what other people say, because people simply don't care, which is the complete reality of it, because people genuinely don't care. I think we should take on the nonchalance we put on social media and make it a nonchalance that like we post and we're nonchalant by the fact that like we don't care that people are gonna see what we posted, and we don't care that people are gonna say whatever they want to say. Like, I want to be able to like someone's story, male or female, without having a subtle meaning to it, without having a meaning from a boy to feel like, oh my god, she's onto me, or like, no bro, like I'm liking your picture because it's just aesthetic, or I just like your pictures. Okay, sometimes I actually do like people's stories because I'm hitting on them. Get the hint, please, get the hint. I actually do that though. I do like people's stories just because I find it pretty. Like, you can be a completely random person that I've never met. If I like your story, I like your story. But sometimes, yeah, I kind of hold myself back because I'm like, oh, I don't really know that person. If I like the story, it might come off as weird. I think a lot of people in my generation, or just a lot of people in general, could relate to the words I'm saying in this video. It truly enrages me because I hate that. I want to be able to truly show my personality. And I know that there's people out there that I can do it. I have my best friends where I can just full on spam text them and they know because they know me and they know the person I am. I would want to be able to do that with more people, and not necessarily people that I need to truly get to know quickly. I want people to know that I'm a fun person and I care about them, and I care about what they say, and I care about what they have to say. Or yeah, I do care. I care a lot actually, and there's no nonchalant bone in my body. Like, if you know me, you truly know me. I'm such an expressive person, and yeah, this new nonchalant, chill guy era really makes me mad, because it's like, no, like, I want to show my emotions, like. And also, this channel in my room was kind of created on this foundation. I quite literally don't know who's watching. Like, I do know I have 18 subscribers, but I do not know 18 people that told me personally, yeah, I subscribe to your YouTube channel, but thank you for subscribing anyways, like, I love you. I don't really know who follows this account and who watches my video, and I believe that a huge part of you, like, don't really know who I am, and I do keep my identity somewhat to myself. I don't want to say too much about myself, like my identity, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to show my personality. Like, identity and personality are two things very different, and I think people kind of like confuse that sometimes. Like, I don't necessarily need to talk about my age, or I don't necessarily need to talk about where I'm from and my background, my culture, my beliefs, my religions and all that. Like, if I want to talk about it, I will talk about it, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna show you who I am. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna make videos about what my hobbies are, or that doesn't mean I'm not gonna talk about experiences. And yeah, I do want you guys to get to know me on an intimate and personal level. Like, I want this to be just a safe place and just for you to watch my videos in like in a chill atmosphere, and just, you know that like I generally, like, this is just the start, so I don't care who sends me messages. I love receiving messages. Like, please send me messages, please, please, please. Phone is so dry. I generally don't receive any messages, like, at all. Anyways, I think that if you're good at solving mysteries and you're a faithful subscriber, little by little, as I post more videos, as I talk more, you'll be able to figure out who I am and my identity. Even you'll be able to figure out stuff, because I know I do hint stuff a little bit. Like, my identity is part of who I am, so I am gonna hint stuff a little bit, but I'm not necessarily gonna make that the topic of this channel. Now, like, this is why it's in my room. Someone's room is someone's most intimate place. My room is literally my world. Like, one day I'm gonna do a room tour. It's a very small room, and yeah, someone's room is, yeah, you're the most vulnerable in your room. You cry in your room. You have intimate moments in your room. I think very, very tough moments, but also sometimes joyful moments in your room. But I think mostly tough moments, and that's what makes someone's room so, you know, intimate and vulnerable. And yeah. Okay, I think I talked a lot, and like every YouTube video I film, I'm gonna have to edit this, and you guys don't see it, but there's a lot of bloopers, there's a lot of coughing. That's gonna be so fun. And I also had a little mental breakdown in the midst of this video. Parts that you guys don't see, you only see the glamour of the finished product, but it's okay. I put myself to something and I'm gonna do it, and it's the holidays, so I don't really do anything. Actually, I should be doing my homework. I can wait. We're chasing fame first. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope this video serves a purpose to someone, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. The next video is actually gonna be a very fun one. Something really fun, like, reserved for you guys. A little hint, I'm a really good cook. Bye.